G'day and welcome to another adventure of Silver Peaks Wanderer. So today we're just doing a wee brief short local hike to a place called Tunnel Beach. So come along and see what there is to see. Yes, so g'day and welcome to another adventure. Today we're heading into the mist and going down to Tunnel Beach in Dunedin, New Zealand. Let's go and check out what this is all about. Yes, so Tunnel Beach was made about 1870s. A guy called John Cargill, who's the son of William Cargill, who was the founder of the Dunedin city. He wanted to create a privacy beach for his two daughters, so he cut a hole through some sandstone cliffs down into a beach. You'll see later on the tunnel that goes down into a private beach. So it's really misty today. You'd think we were in Scotland or somewhere. Well, this is the Dunedin's actually known as the Edinburgh of the South, so this is kind of very sort of Scottish weather, but we're actually in the middle of summer. It's quite unusual. Yeah, so this beach used to be private until about 1982. They made a track through that actually goes through some farmland, but you can't really see much of that at the moment because of the mist. But before that it was privately owned. It was a private beach. It's only about a 20-minute hike down a hill. It sort of gets steep as you lower further you go down. Probably about a 20-minute trip down and a half an hour to 3/4 an hour back up. Yeah, so today I'm actually joined by my son. He's come along for a walk. Got anything you want to say to the viewers, Joseph?
How about you subscribe and hit that like button and comment down below what sort of hikes do you like going on, you know? Let's get a conversation started. Respectful one.
Cool, thanks for that, Joseph. Yes, I was actually watching a few other people's hiking videos the other day, or in the last couple of days, and I've noticed that a lot of them are full of music, and they're all super edited. My videos probably aren't as super edited as theirs. I don't have any flash music. One of the main reasons why I don't do that is because I'm going out into the wilderness and the countryside, and I kind of want the silence and what's here, what you actually hear. You don't hear music unless you've got a set of headphones on. So this is why I do it this way. But you can comment about that too if you like. It'd be good to get some comments from the viewers, see what they like to see and hear. But, yeah, that's sort of what I'm trying to do, is just make it real as possible. There's a wee yellowhead there. If we can zoom in and see if we can see him on the fence there. There he is. See him there on the fence? Wee yellowhead. They'll be getting a lot of the seeds. All the grass is in seed around here at the moment, so be plenty of food for them, for all the seeds from the grasses here. So you can hear the surf down there, smashing against the cliff faces. There's great big sandstone cliff faces down here, and that's what's going on there. The noise behind us is the sea pounding against the sandstone cliff faces. He's pretty friendly bird, this wee yellowhead here. He's just hanging out. I'm no doubt he'll take off in a minute. We'll see if we can get just a wee bit closer. Yes, it's quite a busy wee track today. It's a very popular place. A lot of people come to have a look. I didn't think it was going to be as busy today because of the mist and the overcastness, but yeah, here we go. Yeah, so even though it's misty here today, it's actually going to get to a high of 23. So it's misty, but it's very muggy. I've got my top on, but I'm going to probably have my t-shirt on, I think, because it's just getting a bit warm. Yes, it's definitely, oh, where are you? There you go. Yeah, it's definitely getting steeper down here now. Starting to drop off a little. I don't know if you can see out there, you can almost see the ocean down there. So it's a very popular track today. You've probably seen close to 20 people, and we've been here for probably 15 minutes. Last time I came here I don't think there was as many people, but definitely today.
Work off that New Year's Day.
Work off the Christmas dinner. Hey. Whoa, almost there. Yes, if you look down there, there's basically a tunnel where the water flows under the big sandstone rock there, the big cliff. There's an idea of how far up we are, how high these cliffs are. It's actually quite neat on a misty day. Normally you get a bit of a view out to the sea, but there's not much today. so I'm not normally used to so much traffic. I like to choose hiking places that are got less people, but oh, this is where we are today anyway. So it's actually quite a neat place, amazing. And you look at the big high, I'll try and zoom in for you there. You look over there, the big high cliffs and the ocean. Where there must be probably 20-30 meters up from the sea. It's just a continual flow of people here today. There's probably more people here than there is in town in Dunedin. See a big blackback gull over there.
Waves crashed upon the shore as the cool wind blew upon your face. Hear the sound of the seagulls call as they glide through the mists of time. The cliff face stood frozen in a moment of time. The vegetation a colour like a palette in a painting. The mist, grey, foggy, mysterious and atmospheric. This is Tunnel Beach, and that was just improvised.
Yeah, so there we are, folks. That was a improvised poem from my son Joseph. He's actually quite talented. Hey, this is a good place to get some inspiration.
Oh, yeah. From here, you could even see like a painter planting their easel down there, painting the coastline. You come here, you could do some writing.
Hey,
You could just come here and clear your mind. Could even come here, write music. It's a good idea to, not just an idea, but when it was less busy, you know, like come down here, sort of sound to it, yeah.
yes, there's a bit of a legend that John Cargill, he made this. This is the tunnel just down here. You'll see it shortly. So he apparently made this for his two daughters as a sort of like a modesty beach back in the day. This is going back into the 1870s. Things were a bit different then, and the rumour has it that well, there's a legend that the daughters drowned on the beach down here. I don't know if that's true or not, but from my research that sort of came up that the daughters drowned on the beach. So who knows? I don't know the whole story. I have
She
to
was
do.
in a wheelchair as well, I think.
Well, I heard something about a wheelchair, but I didn't find any information about that. I'll have to do some more research and see what the story is. Yeah, that was my original information I had years ago, was that she was in a wheelchair, and that's why they made the tunnel to get down to the beach. But there's no actual access to get down to that beach unless you had a tunnel anyway. But from the research I did today, it was apparently because he wanted a beach just for his daughters, so it was like a modesty beach, because they didn't want people, perhaps the young the young gentry of the time staring at his daughter, or daughters I should say. So that's why he created this beach, or the tunnel access to the beach. I mean, he didn't really create the beach, but he created the tunnel.
It's a kind of nice and a kind of grim thing at the same time. Like, it's nice that he made a beach for the tunnel, but it kind of feels like he's sort of isolated here as well. But
Yeah.
we're in a 2023 lens, so what happened back in his time is probably seen as that's not really, they don't really worry about that.
Mm. Well, let's go down a bit and see what else we can see, eh?
Is it like a 16 block idea?
There's some amazing vegetation and plants around here. Quite unique to the area, I think. Tiny little flowers. So that's the beach down there. It's a very small beach, but it's quite a pretty wee beach. So we're just looking around for a nice spot where there's not too many people. So we're going out here. There's sort of getting towards the edges of the cliff, so that people don't want to hang out here, but we're all good and safe. But we're going to find a wee spot to put our stove and have a cup of tea. View back there, that's the cliff face looking back from the other way, and up there is the track heading back up the hill. You can see people either ascending or descending into the mist. Once again, I just can't get over how many people are here today. I don't know if it's normally this busy. I haven't been here for a few years. Last time I don't remember it being this busy. I'll bring you back when we get the stove out and you can have a look at the stove. Yeah, so today's stove is a Radius 46. I believe this dates sort of pre-1965. I think that's when Optimus took over the Radius factory. Optimus actually took over a lot of the Swedish stove manufacturers. They took over Primus and Radius and Surveyor as well, I think. So yeah, they were a big company, but before 65, Radius was its own company in its own, and this is the Radius 46. So we'll open it up and have a look. Yeah, so this is about the same size. It actually reminds me of the early Optimus number 8 stoves. It's probably about the same sort of size, but it's sort of got the square shaped tin as opposed to the rounded edges that an 8R would have. Yeah, so this is the stove support, just folds over like that, and here's the, give you a look at the valve wheel there, made out of Bakelite. Yeah, so this whole stove here just kind of goes like that. It's quite a lot fatter, this tank, than the tank in an Optimus 8R. I think it probably holds a wee bit more fuel. Not 100% sure. Someone might be able to tell me there. Just put the flame spreader on, it's actually come off there. So we'll just put some meths in and prime it up, eh? So we just give this a bit of a prime here. Just got it warming up there. Yeah, I actually had some problems with this stove, and I just fixed it up last night. Actually, when we got this stove, it came with 2 valve assemblies. One, I believe, was off an Optimus, and one perhaps was the original one. It still doesn't seem to be quite right to me. I'm thinking that maybe the priming dish has been changed. I think maybe the original one had a little foot on it, so it sort of sat it slightly higher up, so it wasn't pushed against this wee flame guard here. Yeah, I actually just double prime this just because it's got a smaller priming dish, so I get it nice and hot. So when we get it started, I'll just turn the valve wheel and see if we get a good flame there. Let that one of the spirits burn out, then we'll put the kettle on. Hard to see the flame in the light, but it's definitely going. She's definitely hot. Put the jug on. Could have done with the wee wind guard today, so I've got a wee fold up wind guard I was thinking about bringing, but hopefully it'll be okay. I'll get you back when it's boiled. G'day, mate. Seagull coming here to see if we got anything for him to eat, any lunch. Friendly fella. So a few of the locals have decided to hang out with us. Seen that we had some food that we're snacking on for lunch, and kind of like the people, there's just too many of them. I guess, what do you do? Great feeling of living near the coast. What a special place to me. I don't know if I'd handle living away from the sea. Looks like the jug's just about to boil. You might have noticed I'm a bit dogless today. You can't bring a dog down this track, unfortunately, so I find that hard because I like to take the wee fella wherever I can, but he had a wee walk along St Kilda Beach this morning anyway, so and we're just about to have our cup of tea. So we might just walk up to the top of the cliff here and give these guys a bit of a view. There's actually less people down at this end, which is good. There's a great view up here, guys. There's the beach down there. There's actually another little beach around the corner there as well, tiny little one. Fishing boat out here. Probably quite a good day for fishing. All the seagulls are all hanging around and there must be something going on out there. Another unusual plant. Its own ecosystem around here. Look at this little one with the tiny little yellow flowers on it. See if I can zoom in on that. Okay, so now we're gonna head down to the tunnel, through the tunnel. Here we go. It's quite a narrow tunnel, so if you're a bit claustrophobic you might find it a bit hard. You can see on the sides where it's all been carved out. It must have taken quite a long time to carve this out, considering it was done in 1870, so not a lot of power tools back then. It would have been just hand tools, yep. Picks and axes, well not axes, probably not axes, but picks and shovels. So we're just about coming to the end here. People are wanting to come up. So there we are, folks. We're at Tunnel Beach. There's the cliff faces there. Sand here. I might take my boots off in a minute and dip my feet in the water. Be a bit of a look around here. Like I was saying before, it's quite a small beach. It's probably maybe 20 metres, 30 metres wide. Oh, you got a wee bit that goes around here as well, but it was only designed for Cargill's daughters, just the two of them, so I guess they weren't expecting crowds like we have today. You wouldn't be very impressed if you seen them all coming like they are today, coming down the hill. Yeah, I'll just show you around this way. I think there's a wee bit of a tunnel around here, or a bit of a cave. Haven't been here, like I say, for quite a few years, so I can't remember. Oh yeah, there's a wee bit of a cave in here. Let's go and check this out in here, eh? Looking at the footprints, there's been a lot of people in here. I guess the odd seal or penguin or something might even come in here to rest from the sea. Some raindrops. Probably should think about heading back up the hill. The rain that they promised is starting to turn up. Okay folks, we're going to start heading back up the tunnel. Bit of water dripping through the rock onto the stairs here, so I guess they could probably get a bit wet and slippery, so these guys need to watch that when you come down here. I think there's actually a sign up the top about that. About halfway there now. Oh guys, it's starting to rain here now, so we're going to hike back up the hill. It's a bit of a climb, just up behind me here. So we'll spot you in the next exciting episode of the Silver Peak Wanderer. Cheers, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.